All right, so here today. Welcome back. Hoping you're having a good time. Hoping you guys are having a great time with everything. Just gotta say, first off, thank you guys so much. We cracked like a huge milestone, I think. Yeah, a huge one. It was 5.57. So pretty much, last video I dropped it at like 5.2. It got 5.57 subs. So 300 subs in one day. Thank you guys a lot. Like genuinely, thank you. Beyond that though, hoping you guys having a good time. Tomorrow is a fabled day. Content creators, Twitter accounts, Reddit accounts, JB players, players, KR players, they've been hyping up this day, prepping you for this day. It's almost upon us. Kitasan Black, it's almost here. Last video I'm gonna put out pretty much, I believe, about this thing. Talk about the best plan. Talk about what a JP player has posted over here. A lot of like different point of views, different plans, and everything. The best plan possible. Let's jump into it. Like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Yeah, I'll be picking a Carat winner, 2 Carat winners next video. So I'm doing it for on the day of Kitasan. So plan for that. So get ready. Like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Comment down below Carat if you want to enter in. But first thing I'll just show you real quick. They did have that compensation finally come through regarding that issue they've had, right? That banner issue that they've told us about. So they did give a compensation to like apologize for it. Pretty much there was 2 sets of compensation. You picked up one compensation. I don't know. I think they're both for the same issue because it was like I think it was a decently long maintenance for the gacha tab. Pretty much it was like the game had no gacha. We're like, what happened, dude? You had spenders itching to spend, but yeah, they did compensate 450 additional carats on top of everything, which is super freaking nice, dude. Super freaking nice. So now I'm at a total of 20k, and this account, I think I spent a little extra. Like I put another multi in or 2 multis in, stupidly on a different banner, but you should be getting to a decent area to get Kitasan. I truly think so. But again, an extra 450. We have hopefully some more gifts to come soon. Wink, wink. So prepare yourselves, but go and claim your extra compensation. Shout out to the devs for, I will say, compensating accordingly. Like some of the compensations here have been very good versus a different game that's launched recently that also had very bad compensation. So we'll take a W over here in Uma. So first, as always, we'll begin over here and talk about this super quickly. Let's go through this, all right? Up and coming, you're getting a brand spanking new character, support card, sorry, called Kitasan Black. This is a card that has been called the holy grail of Umamusume, and a lot of players don't understand like why it is called that. I did a full breakdown of why that is because of the card's effects, the card's skills, and everything associated. It's a card that will just be boosting your account tenfold because of, again, first off, its speed, a card, typing that you're consistently using, the effects also with rainbow training, the bond up over here, or sorry, speciality rate up over here, and everything associated is insanity, causing, again, like 110 or whatever, which is just at base a very, very good stat. And because of everything, this is a very, very good card. Alongside its skills, alongside its encounters and everything, it is a great card that is very well worth it, and a card that will basically help you progress through the game. And this is a little post over here from a Japanese player to new friends, and this is a post of exactly why I've also been saying this. There's a new theory that I've been seeing constantly in my comment section, and it's been like the theory of don't pull, like people are lying to you, don't pull, wait till the rerun, that's the better idea to pull. And it's up to you if you want to do that. That's like a new big thing that I've seen constantly spammed in my comment section. If you want to do that, be my guest, all right? I've already kind of addressed those in the comments, like replying to them, but players have that take, and if that's your take, you can, again, do it. I won't stop you. No one will stop you. It's your account. But this says over here, hello, first of all, I'm not very good at English, so I'm using ChatGPT to help me out. This post contains some spoilers, so if you're not okay with that, please hit the back button now. I think many of you have been seeing videos and posts about Kitasan Black, and you're probably curious about her. Well, yes, she is an amazing card, no exaggeration. Even now, even 4 years later, she's still a magical card that holds up. People even now call her a card from the future. Back then, I spent over $1,000 to max her out. Please don't do that if you're trying to. Don't feel that stressed out. You don't need to. I'm honestly a little jealous that the global version lets you reroll now. If you can, or sorry, I can't access the global version from here, so I'm not entirely sure. But if you can still claim the rewards and reset on the 16th, then honestly, I might do it myself. Kind of like starting a new game plus with a strong setup. If I were me, I'd aim towards 3 copies and pull until I can exchange for more using the pity, which is the ceiling rewards. That said, if you've already limit broken special week through the event or saved up enough good amount of jewels, or if you're someone who can afford to spend money, then I wouldn't really recommend doing that. I guess the first version. The game definitely has some pay to win aspects, but actually it's a bit more complicated than that. If you can get Kitasan, then focus on pulling your favorite Umamusume girls. That's probably the most fun way to enjoy the game. And this was the same take that I told you in a previous video. Again, because while these strong support cards are important at the inherited system, passing traits from one horse school to another, it's actually the most important factor in training. It's tough, but also really fun to pass the unique skills from one horse that you create your ideal inheritance setup. Right now, even Japanese players have a routine of pulling support cards only once every 3 or 6 months or so. There are often a free 100 pull events so that even freer players can enjoy the game plentifully, or enjoy the game plenty. Yeah. That said, if you're really focused on PvP, then yeah, you might have to spend some money sometimes. Japan has been insane when it comes to gachas. A lot of people spend money every month without even thinking about it. But if you want to enjoy the game without spending, don't worry. Kitasan is especially friendly to free-to-play players, and there is no special PvP events with strict stat limits made specifically for there also are, PvP events with strict stat limits made specifically for non-paying players, so you can enjoy the stress. And then, again, alright then, enjoy the game. And then, King, you dropped this. With the first post. Thank you, Mr. Japanese player. Good advice. And we got a horse here. But for the most part, it's, again, a very, very nice post here. And it's kind of a thing that we've been confirming in the community and such. The card is great. The card will help you push your account. And that's why we're saying, like, hey, save for the card, go for the card, and then be free, right? You're free from the Kitasan Black shackles. You're now free to live life and party and move on. Again, it depends on where you want to push this card, how much you want to dupe this card. But the recommended thing is to go to pity, pretty much, and then try and hope you got at least maybe 1 or 2 copies on top of that. In the future, you can dupe it for free, and that's how this game works, because it has this. Yeah, so I'll show this to you here, just so you know in the future, this happens. The first anniversary Celebrations Part 3 event will come up, and that will give you your own free SSR exchange ticket, and you can obtain any of the choices from the first anniversary support card pool, which is any support card basically released up until the first anniversary. So if you want to just now finish off duping Kitasan when this comes out, remember, this game is still following an accelerated schedule, and events are going to be releasing a lot quicker. So when the first anniversary happened was, let's use logic here, 1 year after the launch of the game. In this case, very high chance, around 8 months into the game's life cycle, you could see it. Again, we don't know exactly how sped up we are, but you do see so far we've cut down at least like 2 or 3 weeks from, again, seeing events and such. Remember, you're going to theoretically be getting 1 Legends race a month, but you're getting already a new Legends race real soon at the end of this month. Remember, in JP, it's 1 every month. You're already getting 1 in the same month that you've launched the first one. It's quicker. The schedule is quicker, so this will happen quicker. Hence, you will get the support card quicker. Hence, you will pick a support card quicker. Hence, yeah, you get the drift now. I don't need to explain that. But on top of this, a new currency will launch called this. There's 2 sets of currencies. There's one called the Gold Limit Break Fragment, combining to create Gold Limit Break crystals, 20 fragments for 1 crystal. That's how this works over here. Then there's also another thing with, I think it's just crystals strictly. I think that's also another thing. But you can obtain these from events and different things. For example, it is obtained somewhere. They do put it in these events and everything, and there are plenty of events that give it to you. So be aware that you can obtain these. But pretty much, it is an item that gives you a free dupe, right? And it's given to you throughout many, many different events as you complete missions, as you complete tasks. That's how you get it over here. I'm trying to see if I can find the items page. But that does have it for you. Yeah, over here. Rainbow Limit Break Crystal. That's what it's called. Not fragments, not shards. Fragments is separate. It's fragments into crystals. So not shards. Crystals. A rainbow-colored gemstone rumored to have the ability of drawing forth hidden power. This, again, starts launching pretty quickly into the game. I think, again, with us, we're getting accelerated, so we could see it 5, 6, 7 months in that around time frame. Limit breaking an SSR support card once, and then, again, you can pretty much just get dupes. That's how it is. It's in limited events, and, again, you can also obtain it from this, which is also obtained from limited events. You have plenty of content, plenty of ways to dupe Kitasan. Now again, pushing towards the plan. The whole point of this video is my plan that I wanted to give you and talk about. With this character, with Kitasan, with pulling this card, what is the entire goal and what you're trying to aim for? Pretty much though, the community consensus is that, hey, if you're only pulling 1 copy, then yes, Kitasan's not a great card. Because remember, at base, what does Kitasan have to offer? She still has her initial specialty training, but at base, comparatively speaking, Kitasan is going against, you know, maxed out SR cards. Because remember, you're pulling on this banner. The reason you're pulling on this banner, and this is like the biggest way, is what I'm trying to say here is, pretty much pulling on this banner, Kitasan isn't the main highlight by any means. It's not. And why is that? It's because building your account is the highlight from this banner. Building those SRs, building those Rs, building different cards like that, getting them ready. Because remember, you're going to have an SR card duped out much quicker than you're going to have Kitasan duped out. So for most of you, that is your process here. You're right now literally locking your account so much progression because you aren't pulling on the gacha. At a point, pulling on the gacha helps. Obviously speaking, it's a gacha game. It's still, yes, people say it's not a pay-to-win game. Theoretically, it does have pay-to-win aspects. And yes, cards are blocking you because they're behind the gacha and you have to pay to get the gacha going to win, right? Logically. So, the idea here is just to pull and get everything leveled up. While you are pulling, Kitasan is the extra additional thing. You're pulling on the best banner, where the best card in the game is on rate up, while also maxing out the other cards associated. That's why saving for her rerun and pulling strictly there, without even touching the main banner, is a horrific kind of mentality, because you're not, like, what are you pulling on? Pick. What are you pulling on? Most of the time, you might be pulling on something that is okay, that is solid, that's whatever, but how long until you fully dive into a banner at full pity pulling? It's not for a while, so you're gonna sit with a burnt account for how long? With no progression, no duped out SRs, no duped out Rs, not even like midly duped out SSRs, you're just sitting with nothing, because again, you're not pulling. Yes, if you can reach pity, pulling Kitasan is the best thing you can possibly do. Pulling on this banner, going till pity is the #1 recommended thing. Pull till pity. Because if you're pulling till pity, there is a chance to at least get 1, maybe 2 during that entire process of 200 pulls in this banner, and then you can pity 1. If I only get 1 Kitasan, is it game over? That's the question. Is it game over? No. Again, because you can dupe them later on. It will take time. Don't just think it's like, dude, I can just dupe them really quickly. First one, you have to wait all the way till the anniversary, right? I don't even know where it is on this list, but you have to wait till the anniversary for one of them. Then the second ones, it does take a while, like 4-ish, 5-ish months. To get the fragments fully maxed out to 1 crystal. It takes time. At some point, you will have it maxed out, and you will have the ability to have fun with it. If you're saving till, the rerun and strictly pulling there, be my guest, that's a long way out. Which banner are you picking on before then? Are you not picking on anything and gonna go 60k crystals into that banner? If that's what your goal is, be my guest. I can't say anything against it, but I can say that you're gonna probably have a really bad time with the game and sort of not have anything built up until that point. If that's what you want to do, though, be my guest. Again, it's no wrong answer that, hey, I only got 1, is my account cooked? Yes, maybe you won't be using Kitasan too often, you'll be using more SR cards, and maybe you'll be renting a maxed out Kitasan until you yourself get a Kitasan maxed out. Just remember in the future, though, it does happen where, yes, this support card will exist in the future. It's not going anywhere, it'll be on the character banner, there's no stopping that. So in the future, if you would like to, if there is a support card you're going for and you're pulling on that, you could get this duped out there. You could also dupe it out when the other mechanics enter the game. That can also happen. It will take time. Time is the only factor, but you will have it at some point. And starting now is still the best call. Not rerolling starting over then when the rerun happens and then going. Doesn't really work like that because again, you're waiting for so long. So use this banner to max out your current cards and everything there. If it just so happens you only get 1 copy, be my guest to rent it. And in the future, get your own maxed out so you can rent other cards. Because remember, it's still a game where talents and all these events and all these other things, a lot of the cards match up to specific Umas, and one card might be A tier to another Uma, but SS tier to another Uma. So for the most part, a lot of characters may require other cards that you don't own. So using Kitasan that you finally maxed out, and those other MLB cards that you never thought in a million years you'd ever MLB, that's the beneficial part. And that's why it comes down to, hey, you can do this in the future and sort of have fun with it. But again, she's not going anywhere. She will remain on these banners and such. For example, again, this is her launch. Am I on the Uma side? Bruh, I went to the Uma side. Support cards over here. Pretty much this is when she launches. The banner right after when she dips is exactly this one, and it's right here. Kitasan Black Speed. She's on there at a very low rate, yes, but she is on there. Remember, in this game with a 0.75% chance, a lot of the time you are getting fake outs, because again, it's a raw percentage of what, and then the fake out on top of that, high chance you're getting like different SSRs. So one of those SSRs could be lucky enough to be Kitasan, so in the future, if you are pulling, you do have a chance. And again, there might be some cards here that are still very solid, not Kitasan level, but very solid, and they might be worth your time to invest into, and again, Kitasan could be pulled there too, okay? Yes, that's kind of the talking point here. SR cards are still powerful, more powerful than Kitasan at base, but you have to start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere, and use this banner to push towards building those SRs. By the end of this banner, 200 pity. Most of you will have duped at least 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 different SR cards that you can now start using, and you will see that progression versus waiting till when. How long, right? You always have the rerun to get the extra 1 or 2 dupes you're missing. You always have the rerun for whatever, but recommended, pull until pity, try to get an additional 1 or 2 copies on top of that, and then anniversary, you get the extra dupe, and then after the initial run of the fragment system, you pick up some dupes from there. It'll take you, let's say, up until the anniversary to get fully maxed out Kitasan, which again, we've already gone 1 month into the game. You could see the Annie in 6 months, 7 months. You don't know. The whole game is accelerated. So remember, it took how long for JP to get a fragment, right? Maxed out, to make like an actual crystal out of it. It'll be quicker here 1 billion% because everything is sped up here. Remember that. Everything has been confirmed to be sped up, and you're already seeing events run much quicker than the JP version. Don't forget. All right, best of luck. Take care. I truly hope you guys pop off on this. You can skip past this part of the video, but I hope you guys all have a great time. I hope you guys all can pull. I'm hopefully just going to get some SR cards. Unironically, I just hope I do good. I might go past this. This might not be the best thing to give you as advice, but I might go past the 200 pity and just start pulling still past that. If I do have the extra crystals, yeah, I'm not gonna get anything like towards another pity. Hell no, unless I spend money and like a good amount of money. But I will probably pull past the 200 mark and then just start going in further to see if I can get other things duped and such, so I can like start progressing my account, because it's like, it's still, to me, it's the smartest thing to do for me as such, because I will put someone into the game, because it's the best card. Also, I have like barely any SRs duped. Also, I barely have any SRs duped too. So for me, it's like a decent time to finally spend into the game and push my account up. And after this, I probably won't spend again, other than like the monthly bundle and maybe here and there if there's like a good celebration bundle. And I'm good to go. I've started my account. I'm gonna have my fun for who knows how long, 5 years of Uma. But I only spend over here, and that's my goal. So if you want to follow that theory, it's up to you. But always spend smartly. Use your brains before you spend. Okay. Take care. Have fun. Best of luck, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. I truly wish we all get a maxed out Kitasan from this band.